This is my little soulful place on this planet where I get a lot of my inspiration. What moving to California has enabled me to do, and the frogs, the success of the Frog Project, is to build some of the things that I've had in my head for 30 years. In the late 90s, this came on the market where I am now. It was an old rundown 30s structure and with a mess of a garden. So I gutted the garden, gutted the house and made it into the Frog Palace. I call it paradise because it is to me. I live at the front, I work in the middle, and I got my toy box at the back with motorbikes. A lot of the time people ask me, where do I get the inspiration? And I always tell them, I've created a little miniature wilderness right in my back garden. I've got the tropical pond, I've got the tropical garden, citrus trees which attract all the little birds and the animals. I get all kinds of blue jay. I've got hummingbirds that nest in my garden every year. I've got the blue jay that eats out my hand. The pond contributes a lot of inspiration. I've got bullfrogs, Big Albert, my bullfrog, and his friend Alberta. They have babies every year. So I've got little frogs hopping around in the spring. And I can be sitting having a cup of tea, and dragonflies, I get beautiful big blue ones and little orange ones. They'll come in and they'll land on a water lily, and there's a sculpture right there. So I even have my full inspiration right where I live. Also, in my tropical little garden, I've always loved tree houses. So last year, I built a beautiful tree house. And it's fabulous to go out on my big motorbikes and come back, have a glass of wine in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon, and often I'll sleep in there on a warm summer's night, and it's like you could be anywhere else on the planet, and it's right in my back garden. It's just fabulous. So anyway, so I'm 21, 22 years in on this project now, and it's opened up a lot of doors for me. Living here in LA, on the edge of Beverly Hills, Hollywood, it's just, it's like a dream come true for me. All of a sudden, from my humble days of Leicester, an apprentice, failure at school, to all of a sudden being in Southern California in the bright sunlight. It's still like a dream for me every day. When I drive around, I see baby blue skies, palm trees and white sand. My life has become an absolute fantasy. And just like my saying, build your dream and your dreams will build you. I did, and it came true.